Enemy walker approaching. Uh-oh. Let's go. Welcome to the Zix TV. I am the Zix, and let's build a Republic Walker Transport. That's my name for this vehicle. It doesn't even have a name. Built this in 2014, featured it on my channel in 2015. Here it is, reproduced. And not much has changed about this this vehicle here. Just a few things. So if you're interested in building one of these, it's very much almost the same thing as the original. I don't have a name for it because I'm not into all the acronyms. If you ask me, all the acronyms got out of control in the Star Wars prequels. In the first movie, in the first Star Wars movie, that didn't really have any acronyms. Although I guess TIE Fighter, TIE is an acronym. Okay, it had one. And then we had the AT-ATs, and I pronounce it AT-AT because it's easier to pronounce than saying A-T-A-T. And if you feel like being a pronunciation Nazi on my channel, well, don't, because I don't care. There's room in the world for both ways of pronouncing it, AT-AT or AT-AT, whichever you prefer. There's nothing wrong with either one that I can see. So please don't make a big deal out of it. And I've seen a few movies about the current day military, the modern military of our age, and they pronounce their acronyms as words whenever possible. So don't be a pronunciation Nazi and say, "Oh, you're not doing it right. There's only one way to do it. It's AT-AT." Don't do that on my channel, okay? Because I don't care. I pronounce it AT-AT, and that's how I do it. So live with it. Moving on. In Return of the Jedi, we had the AT-ST, and then in the prequels, we've got acronyms everywhere. And AT-TE, AT-AT, AAT, MTT, AT&T this, AT&T that, whatever. So this is just called a Clone Walker Transport because it transports clones. It's kind of like an AT-AT, AT-OT, and kind of like an AT-TE in the front there, in the front section. Now, it doesn't have the cannons in the back like the AT-TE does, and it doesn't have a third leg. We got I just wanted to have a traditional four-legged walker, and here it is. Got my my baggies of parts. This one looks like it's split into 4 segments. So we're going to build this puppy here. Let's get our lasers and grenade and battle droid out of the way. So I'm going to have a look at bag 1, and we'll build another one of these Another one of these clone walker transports. The first thing I'm going to do is build the legs, and they are all built the same way. I've already constructed these two for the other side here, and I'm going to use the old-fashioned style of joint, the clicky. They click together and you can maneuver them, and they latch onto each other really well. And I'm going to use these old-fashioned landing pads for our feet. So we're going to be using these and this dark gray part there, used as the underside of vehicles a lot, and some of these gray 1x2s at the end. This set uses a lot of this piece, this gray. So just a heads up, you need a lot of these to build this thing, or a lot of parts to do it in a different way. So there's one of our feet, and it has these slopey slope grills there. And let's see, which one are we doing? We'll do this one. I'm going to use this piece here. It's got the little knob that the part with the teeth grabs onto. Nice little piece. And we'll want some grills in regular gray. That should complete our foot. So now we'll want to do the leg. I'm going to put this bracket, and put this bracket on there to beef up the leg. Oh, and one of these little dark red pieces. I don't know why I decided to do that. You could use a gray one if you want. Let's see, am I doing that right? Yep, looks like it. Oh, we also need this slopey slope in dark gray for the front of our foot. Goes. So there is a foot of this clone walker transport. And then I'm going to take this 3er tile and just a little bit of the let's see, where does this go? Here. Just a little bit of the Republic red there. Little circle thing, and our simulated joint with the radar dish. And then another simulated joint with this little circle thing here. So where's the sprue mark on this puppy? Face it towards the other piece. And that grabs on really tightly. I prefer this over messing around with all the Technic stuff. As mentioned in a different video, I don't really like Technic stuff all that much. There's one, and then we'll do this one for the other side. And we'll be needing these little 1x2 plates to fill in the end, and lots of these grills. And it's the back leg or the front. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but it's going to be facing the other way, so we'll put our piece in, put this on there, and we need some grills top of there, and then a leg. So put the bracket, little slope, and our tile on there, and then little stripe of dark red, and our radar dish for the whoa, I was trying to turn it, whoa, and our radar dish for the simulated joint on this thing. And there's a foot and leg, and we'll attach this to it. So these will be our legs. Whoa, there. These will be our legs for our clone walker, and this is an extra piece. Next step is to build the base for our walker tank here. So we'll need 3 of these, and I believe they're the same size. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 by 6, and then 2 of these. This is a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Okay, 10 by 4. So let's see if I can remember how to do this. Take this, use a double black clip for the ladder on the side, and then we're just gonna take some black 1x2s, put them in there to fill this out a bit, just like that. So I have the larger 6x10 on the bottom there, with the smaller 4x10s. So hopefully we can see everything we need to do there. And then let's see, I think I'm going to do that. That looks right. So this would be probably an 8x2 in black. Doesn't really matter, it's not going to show because we're going to put this on top. So this is the 10x6 turned on its side like that. We're going to put that like that, and then we're going to go like this. And there might be some warping, but I don't care. Just a little bit. And then we can attach our legs. They will attach here. Here. There. And there. Now, next, we're going to take these 8x2s and we're going to fill in this spot here and this spot here with a little tile for the opening. And then we're going to need a lot of these. As you can see, we need a lot of these little 1x2s, but we also need quite a few of these 6ers. So I'm going to run this 6er along here like that, and like that, just to fill that out a bit. And we will turn it upside down and put one of these boat underside pieces under there to help our two pieces stay lined up together like that. And then we're going to go to the back part, and we're going to put a 6er there and a 6er there. Now this time in the back I'm going to put this sticking out like this. And something we also need a lot of is these corners. I use them because they're convenient for locking things together and for going around corners like this and like that. And then we'll just fill in this back part with a 2x4 in light gray. So that's what it looks like. Okay, let's see. We'll want to fill in the simulated joints with the radar dishes. So let's get to work on that. Use more of these brackets, and I'm going to put, it looks like I'm going to put this here on top of our connector to lock it down. I'm going to put those like that. And it's the same thing on the other side. So same deal there. So, whoa. It's not, it'll become more stable as I put stuff on it. I'm gonna need yeah, this one, these 1x2s in light gray. Just fill that out, and then I'm going to take a corner. This is where corners come in handy, and I'm going to fill this in. It goes around the corner and locks it down really nicely. And the same for the back part. We're gonna use a corner on that. Okay, so hopefully we can see what I'm doing here. Let's see. We can put these slopey slopes on here. Like that. And then I need okay, what I'm gonna do is put this brick on here, this 2x2 brick. I'm gonna put that on there, so I need to fill in this spot right behind the bracket there. So we're gonna need, the bracket is a 2x1 where it's plugged in. So I'm gonna do this for all of our sides here. And plug in my brick. There. Whoop. Nope, not like that. Like that. That's how it goes. Our radar dish on the side looks like it's going to go like this. So we'll need a little circle thing in there to fill that in. And on it goes. And then it has a smaller radar dish on top like that. Let's put these on there. Put that like that. Little circle thing to fill it out so that it will fit. Fill out the middle. And a radar dish. The little circle thing is what's holding it on. The radar dish can't, even though it looks like it's fitting over the pegs. And then to fill in this open peg here, I just used a little circle thing with the flat one. So we'll go ahead and do that. There's a sprue mark on this. Face it towards something else so it's not showing. Do the other side. And this one here. Now, for our cannons up front, I believe this is the same way I did it the last time, except the last time I had them lateral like this. So all I did was turn the ball joint on its side like that. You'll need a regular lightsaber length blade with the lightsaber hilt in black and a black cone, and the usual assembly for the ball joint. We're going to be using these standard Mixel style, and we need this little piece with the ball joint and this connector here, and that is going to go on right there like that. So let's assemble our cannon array with an underside bracket. Turn it like that, and a dark gray grill on top, and that's what our cannons connect into. And then cones, black. And you plug your bar in, and it plugs into the hole on the bracket. Goes all the way through the, and then the hard part is lining up your blaster tip. This is how I'm doing it. I'm going to do it like that. Let's have a closer look at it. Here's our cannon array, our blaster cannons, and there's the sprue mark, and we just line up. It's got 4 parts sticking out on the side. Looks to be well lined up this time. And that will go like that. Let's do the other side. I'm going to turn it this way this time. Put a grill on there. Put our black cones. Our black bars, and our blaster tips. And like this. Line those up. And there it is. So this one will be facing like this. Yeah. Let's finish up with this segment here. And I think I'm going to two by two. I'm going to put up front there. Another one on the other side like that. And I am missing a piece. I'll be right back. Okay, I wasn't missing a piece. I was about to do it wrong, so we're going to put our corners like that, and this piece like this. And for the back, I'm going to use this 6er, run it across there. And then we're going to run a corner on top of our other corners, and it looks like we're going to have to fill this out. And up front, let me show the back. That's what it looks like. Okay, up front, I'm going to run this here. 3 by 2. And I'm not sure what else to do. It'll become more clear as I open the next bag. And these are going to go like this. It has a little track in it. And then we have a whole bunch of blue chairs for our clones and some blue tiles. So we put a tile in front of the guy, and then a chair, and then, oh, okay, chair locks down the tile. like that. You put a tile and then a tile. And then another tile, another chair. I use blue ones because I had them. And I bought more blue ones so that this would be consistent with the other one. Here's my other tile. I'm just going to run this stripe of blue all the way through. Ooh. Okay. There. So we can seat six clone troopers, and our pilot will fit up here in this little area here. Here are all the pieces that we're going to need for our next step. So this is our progress up till now. Okay, for the back part here, I'm going to put another corner, and then this 4 by, that's not a 4, that's 2 by 2. What am I thinking? I don't think of these in terms of their names. That's a 2 by 2 light bluish gray plate. I don't think in terms of their names. I think in terms of the shape, size, color of the part. And then we're going to put these clippy clip pieces on top, and that will so it's a real challenge for me to do these tutorials because I'm not used to thinking of them in terms of what their name is. So we got a corner with a 2 by 2 with these clippy clips on top, and we do that for both sides in the back like that. And then I got these. It's the clippy clip is facing out sideways like that. It's not facing up and down, and we'll just put that there, I think. Get a 3 by 1, fill out the back, and then I'm going to fill out the back with these with the ridges going up or sideways. Which way did I do it? I did it going sideways. Is that right? 3 of these with the ridges going sideways. I think that looks good. And then we take this piece, oh, I need more clippy clips. Let's see. Alright, so that's what it looks like. You got clippy clips and lock it off with this edge piece here. 2 of these little slopey slopes in the back. Doesn't exactly match up with the other slopes, but close enough. And then we got this binoculars in the back there. In case someone wants to have a look around and see what they're up against. Just put those there, and a couple of spare weapons. Sniper rifle, blaster. Okay, we got the back part done. The front part is always difficult on mine, it seems to be. It was difficult with the Droideka carrier. What needs to happen here? Okay, I got confused again about the front part. The front part always gives me difficulty. Okay, let's see if I can do this. We take this 1x3, put it across here like this. We take the, I hope that's right. We take the 2x3 and we run it across there. Same for the other side. And these will go on there. And then, where are my little slopes? Oh, they're right here. Take a little slope. Like that. Now, I'm going to run a 3x1 across there. Lock all that stuff down. And I'm going to take a little 1x1 and put it on the edge there. Oop. To fill that in like that. So I hope this is showing how to do this. Okay. Now we take our 2x2 with the clippy clips. Put that like that. It's always those front parts that give me... Whoa! Oh. Captain, we're taking damage. We're under direct fire from the battle droids. Okay. Oh, this one's not. And that's why it's not standing correctly. There. Okay. I'm going to take this and this one, and it's just going to go on there. Let's make our pilot's cabin. Make sure I'm doing this right. Here is the pilot's cabin for the other one. We need this underside bracket. And that. So you take a 2x4, a 2x3 with the underside bracket, another 2x4, and then we put these. And where's my clippy clip? Okay, and this is going to fit. Oh, I didn't do it right. And it needs to be a layer higher. Okay. the clippy clip goes on to the other joint really easily, and you can pull them apart really easily. Alright, what else? This brick. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I need a 3er in there. It's going to affect this. Yeah. Okay. And here is a control panel from one of the ARC 170 sets. Just use whatever you have. And here's my pilot of this AT whatever it is, all-terrain something. Chose this guy to fill that role. And then we've got headlights on the front. And that is this piece in dark red with the little lip sticking out. And this little yellow one. There's my other one. Find the sprue mark, face it down. There. And we take our overhead bracket and we can put our grills on the front. These are flat silver, and fill in the rest. You can fill in the rest with grills if you want, going the other way. I use these little circle things in flat silver. A couple different types of silvers that Lego makes. The shiny one and the flat silver, and maybe there's a different type as well. So this will lock everything in place with the brackets there. Brackets are really nice at locking everything down. There goes my blaster cannon array. There. A window up front. It's one of these in clear glass. And then we got to do the sides. I think. What am I doing wrong here? Okay, fill this in, and then you put your headlight on top, so that the headlight, so that the top of the headlight matches the top of the bracket. So you just use a little plate in there to fill that in. And then we just fill in with these dark red bricks. Just line them up and fill that in. Line that up. Run a dark red plate across there and a light gray one, and then we finish off with our tile. And he is going to plug in like that. I'm going to need another layer here and here on top of our, I'll show you these again. It's what this goes into, the little part there. Put these corner bricks or windows. These are clear panels. And like the back, we finish it off with this part here. Now we just have to fill in. Now we just fill it in and make our wall behind the pilot there. Looks like I'm going to need one of these to fill this in. How many layers is this? Okay. It's 2 layers and then the little clip part, then a layer on top of it. And we're going to need to fill in the side here. We'll take 2 of these, run them like that. There. Be using these slopey slopes in dark red. It's 2 bricks high. And I put that. Let me double check to make sure I'm doing this right. Okay. Where's my other slopey slope? There. Take a red brick or dark red brick, put it in there, and our back window, I happen to have some glass. I'm not sure where I got it, but I just put it in there. So if you don't have the glass, it's not really all that important. And fill this out. Run a, here's what it looks like. I'm going to run a plate across there. Little plates, one at the end there, one at the end there, and little plate. There's what it looks like. And then I'm going to put this 4x4 on top of our pilot's cabin there, and this to fill in this. And hopefully he will fit. He does. So then we just fill out the rest of the decorations on top and add our silver grill, grill line going across this part here, this part. Looks like there's a... Okay, that's what it looks like. And I'm just going to put these little slopey slopes on top of there. Holds our cannon straight, so it's facing forward, because we're going to be using one of these turntables that turn around really easily. And one of these curvy-wurvy parts. This little T-bar in there. Now, we'll be using these to make our cannon, and one of these, which is important. It's a little black circle thing with a hole in the center that you can run a bar through. So I'm going to put that like this. This is going to be important to the construction of our cannon. And then I'm going to take this cone in black and plug it on the end there. And notice how the cone is partially plugged in to the T-bar. Line up our sprue mark. Where is it on this one? And that enables me to run this bar through there, and this bar plugs into partially into the cone. The T-bar is plugged partially into the cone because of this little round plate with this little black part with the hole in the middle that takes up that part. So I'm able to plug two bar sections into one into one cone. Now you can't do it with the tubes here because the only part that plugs in is the top of the tube. The part that you build off of. The other part of the tube is too wide, so you can't use the tube. So let's see, how do I do this? Okay, we're going to do it this way, and then I'm going to put a cone, and okay, we're going to put a cone on there, and the tube, this is the bottom of the tube, that's the top where the peg is, and line up our sprue marks like so, and then we're going to plug this in, plug the bar all the way into the cone, and then plug our tube in, and that helps it to stay. And then for the front of the cannon, we're just going to plug a cone on there. Like that. And then you can't break it off by turning it around, because the bar is halfway plugged into, two bars are halfway plugged into this cone here, and you can lift it up and move it around. And our pilot fits in there. Okay, we have some finishing touches to do with these tiles here on our section here. Just run these tiles, and then these three long tiles, just finish it off. Have some Whoa. That's why we want to finish it off so it won't fall apart. Just gonna what's going on with this part here? It's we're using three long tiles and 6 long tiles, and then we've got a little part in the back here. We'll use a 1x1 tile to fill that in. And there is our clone transport, except for the side panels, which I'm going to do in the next segment. We've got our pilot's cabin up front, and 6 clone troopers can fit in there. Finally, we're going to do the side panels for our clone walker transport. Let's see. Going to be using these in the light gray color, and these 4x2 angled part, and lots of 3ers. So we're going to put our go like that. These on there. That doesn't look right. Okay. That's what it looks like, and here's what it looks like from the back. We got two 3ers on top of each other. We got our connectors with the little bars. We got a 3er there, and we're going to lock this down with these underside pieces. I like to use these a lot. They're very convenient for locking things down. Now, the decorations. You don't have to do the decorations. Look kind of like racing stripes, but what the hey, I like to have fun. And the only sticker is from the Clone Walker Battle Pack, and those are the only stickers that came with it. Republic emblem. So put that on there. So I've got a three long tile. We got this piece. Two long tile, a gray one, and we just put a gray one, and put this little square on there. And there's one side panel, and then the other side is the same thing, but facing the other direction. This goes on the lower one. Stripe there. decoration, Republic, emblem, and little squares. And lock it all down in the back so it doesn't fall apart. That's the other side. Let me do this side in the back. This is for the back. Put our connectors on there. This one. This one. This one. Stripe. Let's see. Stripe going across. We're going to use that, and then a 3er. And then in the gray color, use a 4 and a little square. That's for the back part. And then the other side is going to be the same thing, facing the other direction. And go like that. That. Two long, 3 long, 4 long, and a little square. And lock everything down in the back. Which one didn't I do? I didn't do this one in the back. Just put these on there like that. And we are all set to install these. I just plug onto the clippy clips. Clippy clips and little bars, and our ladder that can flip down. Ladder for the other side. And that is the Clone Walker. Clone Walker transport. So I got this guy. He's going to be our commander. Give him a blaster, and just sort of do it like that, and then sit him in the chair there. And we got this guy. Give him a blaster. Just kind of do it like that, so it looks like he's holding it crossways, like that. Then I got these 2 snipers here. Put these guys in the back. Another nice thing about the clippy clips is you can move them back and forth, so to get stuff out of the way. If it was on some other type of connector, it would be might be stuck in this position, then you can't move it out of the way. Finally, we got two regular clone troopers. Make it look like he's holding his gun. Just put him there. And that is the Clone Walker transport, Zix style. Alright, we can pull our pilot out like that. It comes out real easily. Extend the ladder and our troops can deploy onto the battlefield. And that is, let's build a Clone Walker transport. Hope you enjoyed watching it. Thank you for watching.